situation where people just automatically start harmonizing with one of your songs? You
With one of my songs a little bit, but you sing, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we're gonna try something.
You're gonna put me to the test?
We're gonna put you on the spot. This is a
It's
song
only fair.
that almost everybody can sing harmony on. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Yeah.
How's that for not rehearsing? But again, that song, maybe you can tell me, why do people find that song so easy to sing harmony on?
Well, it doesn't drift very far away from either the first note of the key that you're playing in, or the third, or the fifth. The C, E's, and G's. There are lots of C, E's, and G's in there. And harmony that is made between C and E, or E and G, are what we call a third apart from each other. Harmony that's in thirds is very easy to sing. That's the easiest kind of... can you play a little Silent Night? Just a little...
Do you not play guitar?
It's been too long. I don't think so. My fingers...
Okay, do you want me to play just the chords or the melody?
Just that much.
Silent night, holy night.
Yeah, and those are thirds on the piano. So he's singing G, A, G, E, and I'm singing E, F, E, C. And those just go so nicely together. And that's part of why You Are My Sunshine is an easy one for people to harmonize with.
You know, and I'll tell you, as someone who's tried to learn music over the course of years, I'm one of those people who can hear things and it gets into my brain. Mm-hmm. I learn things. But when you start talking in terms of, you know, it's A, C, D, E, whatever,
mm-hmm.
It gets into some kind of a complicated code
yeah.
that I don't readily understand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if you ever heard the thought that the Beatles couldn't read music. They did everything just from a natural instinct of having listened
yes.
to thousands of songs,
yes.
learning how to play their instruments, learning how to sing, and again, they had a natural gift for singing harmony
mm-hmm.
with each other. But supposedly they had other people transpose and write down their songs.
And I've heard that Irving Berlin could not read music either. And so that doesn't mean that somebody can't make wonderful music unless they can read music and understand the theory of music.
Now this is a question I'll ask you. Do you think it has anything to do with the right brain, left brain thing? That the creative part of our brains, some people will say it's the right half of our brains, that is the creative part, but it's the left side of our brains that's the more analytical.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
I have heard that, yes.
Okay. So I sometimes wonder if the creative part is very active in the creation of the music,
mm-hmm.
but the analytical part, or the part that can analyze it and write it down or deal with the theory, that's a different part of the brain.
I believe you're right. I believe you're right. And when you study music for the purpose of wanting to teach music in school, then you get into all of that analytical kind of thing, because you have to. It's like learning a language. You know, you have to learn what the verbs and the adjectives and the adverbs are and the nouns, and be able to put all that together before you're fluent in a language.
Really?
Well, I mean, to teach it. So I wanted to teach music. So it became important for me to learn the rudiments.
As opposed to someone who might be just put into a different culture where they have to hear the language spoken and they pick up on what the words mean and the grammar of it without really analyzing it.
Yeah, and the same thing can happen, as you were saying, with music. You know, it's an amazing thing. Music and language are very closely related, but the analytical part of music is very closely related to mathematics. And I'm not good at math, but there are formulas that are applied to so much of harmony and so much of timing and all of that, and the counting and all of that's very mathematical. And so I think it can be a left and right brain thing. Besides, it's just so wonderful and gives so much joy.